Coming up on Living 808, we are heading into the kitchen with Mama T from Down to Earth. Today we're featuring the root of all wheat products, the wheat berry, as we make a healthy and delicious wheat berry pesto salad. All right, coming up on Living 808, we are getting healthy and delicious with Mama T, one of my favorite people from Down to Earth. Today she's teaching us how to make a dish using wheat berries. Now, not only is this dish healthy and easy to make, it's also really yummy. We'll be right back. Now, we're learning all about wheat berries in today's Healthy and Delicious segment. Did you know that wheat berries are not actually berries?
Until this morning, I actually didn't even know of such a thing called wheat berry.
Now you do.
And now I didn't know that I didn't know that, but Mama T knows it all. And she's going to show us some cool things from Down to Earth right now.
I am learning that rice and quinoa are not the only grains that we can eat. I am here with Mama T with Down to Earth. We're talking about grains today.
Right, absolutely. So today we're featuring wheat berries.
Which I also just learned is not a berry.
No, it's not a berry. It's actually the whole grain whole of wheat when it's harvested. And so we sell these in our bulk section, and they're fabulous. And people who have never tried them really can't believe how delicious they are once they do.
You mentioned your bulk section. Explain that to me.
Okay, so bulk is a wonderful way to try new things you've never tried, and there's a lot of different grains and a lot of different things. And I'm gonna have you saute while we're doing this, okay? So are you ready? Yep. We're gonna put those onions and the garlic right into our saute pan with about 3 tablespoons of a high heat oil. Okay, and I'm gonna have you stir. And so when you shop in bulk, you are not paying for packaging, so you are saving a lot of money, and you can get what you want, and you can try new things and just get a cup of it and say if you like it or not to incorporate it. But everyone's gonna like the wheat berries. This is one of our most popular recipes. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little salt and pepper, so go ahead and do a couple little pinches of that. Yes, and I'm gonna tell you how to make the wheat berries. So there's 2 different kinds that we sell. There's a spring berry, and it's a harder berry, and then there's the soft ones. But they basically taste the same, and you want to soak them for about an hour, or you can soak them overnight to make it easier the next day. And then you can make them in your rice cooker or in a boiling pot of water. Just cover them with water and just on a low simmer for about an hour. And what you have is these beautiful little pearl, almost pasta-like, al dente pasta-like wheat berries that are nutty and flavorful and perfect in this pesto dish salad that we're gonna make.
You make them similar to how you would make quinoa.
Yes,
or rice.
or couscous, or any other grains. So we always give them a good wash, and you wanna wash your grains really, really good before you start them. But I think you're gonna really love this. And it's perfect for parties because this will not spoil, and it can
you can leave it out.
Yes, and then everybody's like, what was that couscous thing you brought? And you can tell them about wheat berries.
So we're making it as a salad today.
We're making it as a salad, and we'll do that with some homemade in-house pesto, and I'll talk a little bit about that. Are we ready to move on to this part? Okay.
Do it.
Okay. Alrighty, so
I really like what you said too about the bulk section, because like you said, maybe you want to try something new, but you don't want to commit to a whole big box.
Absolutely. So there's millet, there's legumes, there's different kinds of lentils, and a lot of people always ask, and I said, let's just try something. So you can find recipes for any of those grains in our bulk section.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. How does that look? Did I do okay?
You're doing awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn off the heat on this, and then we're going to put that into our salad.
Right.
But before we do, we're going to toss in our pesto sauce. So if you can take that for me, and I'll move this down.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm just going to put it now. You can make pesto easily at home with some basil, with some some garlic, some olive oil, lemons.
Or you can buy it.
Yes, this is the best way for us busy mamas, which we're always talking about, because it's really cutting corners in the kitchen is essential for us, right?
While we're doing that, we're gonna throw to break. But when we come back, we're gonna finish up the salad, and I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells so good. Again, Mama T from Down to Earth. You can find this recipe on their website, downtoearth.org.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
love having her on the show. She's always making these really healthy and delicious
And her
segments.
energy. She loves what she does, so it's kind of cool. And you can taste her deliciousness as well.
Yes, yes.